This is a belt drive record player from SeeYing, and the brand sent this over for me to try, and I'm really excited to unbox it. So let's take a look. So I'm going to open this up. And the manual's right there on top. And I'm just going to pull this out first. So this will be the turntable platter right here. Set that aside for a moment. And it looks like that's what's in that. And let's go ahead and pull the rest of the product out. Everything is packed really nicely and snugly. I feel like everything's really nice and secure inside the box, which is just great. I'm gonna go ahead and power cord, set that down. Just gonna ease these foam pieces off. Top is nicely wrapped with some static wrap all around it, which is great. Peel that off in a bit. Let's take the plastic over here. That is beautiful. I love the color of the wood. Once again, everything's packed really nicely. The arm is got this foam here to keep it from moving around, which is great. See if we can't pull that up a little bit. And pull the foam off the counterweight. And then there's a little twisty tie here kind of holding everything on too, so we'll pull that off like that. All right, now that we've got everything out of the packaging, let's go ahead and put it together. I refer to the manual for how to do that, and it's really straightforward. You just pull the tray out. And if you look on the tray, you'll see the red ribbon here. That red ribbon is attached to the belt for the belt drive. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on the spinner right there, and then we're going to pull the belt onto the drive with the ribbon, and then the manual says to give it a good rotation about 10 times. All right, so now we've got the belt on. We'll go ahead and put the felt here on it. Like that. And now that's done. All right, now that we've got the turntable and the felt on, let's go ahead and put the lid on. So, got the lid right here. We'll need to take all the static wrap off of it. Couple of notches in the lid here that'll just slide right into these clips here. They just go in super easy with friction, and you can kind of wiggle them to seat them, and then the lid will close really nicely like that. So there's a couple of final things that we need to double check. We need to check that the counterweight is set to 3.5 grams. There's a little line at the top of the rod here, and you just want to make sure that 3.5 grams is what's set, and it is. Then you also want to set the anti-skating to 3.5 as well. So you'll just twist the knob and align it with the arrow there. So that's done. And then finally, we'll take the little cover off the needle here. There we go. That's done. All right, so now it's put together. Let's go ahead and plug in the power cable. And we'll turn it on. And we're we're just going to lift the arm to make sure the turntable spins. Look at that. So it'll work. All right, now we're all ready to put a record on here and get some music going. All right, so I've got a record on here. I went ahead and grabbed a little Bluetooth speaker and connected it up to the record player just to show you guys. So let's lift the lid, and we're gonna go ahead and drop the needle on here. So there you go. So you can push this little arm back to pop the arm up. And it just works fantastic. So let me show you the back of this here, just to kind of show you the options that you have here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and unplug it and flip it around for you. And on the back, you'll see you've got some options here. So you have this button here to turn on the phonograph, and then you have your RCA outs. You have a ground here for connecting up to a speaker. And then you've got the Bluetooth on-off button here, which is just the way I've been using it for right now. So you got some options there. You can hook, some really nice speakers up to this, or, go wireless if you want to do that. So overall, this is just a really awesome record player. I love connecting up my wireless headphones to it and just kicking back, putting my feet up, maybe reading a book while I listen to music. I also can connect it to my stereo in my living room so my whole family can enjoy it. And I do that via Bluetooth as well, and it just works fantastic. So I want to say a big thank you to SeeYing for sending this to me to try. I'm extraordinarily pleased with it. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, just looking at it, it's very, very pretty. So thank you for that. And it sounds amazing too, which is just fantastic. So overall, again, I'm really pleased with this record player. I think this is a great buy.